Hello and welcome to Bloke on the Range. By popular request, how to zero a K31. Now it just so happens that I recently acquired a K31 that happened to not have a front sight element in it. Now, as is quite common on European military rifles, the rear sight only has the range marking, so all adjustment is done up at the front with the foresight. So to move the shots down, you need a longer front sight. To move them up, a shorter one, and then you can drift it left and right. And here it's on a diagonal slot, so it's a very, very fine adjustment to adjust for windage left and right. Now, what I have here is a selection of front sights at different heights. That's got a plus on it, so it's a long one. I've got a minus here that's a short one, or a fatter one there, and I've got one I'm not quite sure what it is. And I have the simple tool that goes on the front sight for adjusting left and right. Now what we do first is we get the elevation right, and then we adjust the windage. Now, but even before we start that, we want to check that the screws are tight. This one here, the bands should be tight. This one really isn't. This one here isn't either. You'll notice that they're all conveniently sized for the screwdriver tool on a Swiss Army knife.
Funny that,
yeah. Okay, next thing is getting these screws right. Now, the Swiss don't go in for torque measurements. Basically, the general rule is the front screw should be done up as tight as is reasonable for an office inhabitant like me, and the back one should be a bit less tight. Now, for accuracy, you can actually play with the tension on this, and I'll explain in another video what that does and why. But as a general rule of thumb, this one almost as tight as you can do it with a Swiss Army knife. This one not so tight, and from my torque wrench here, I guesstimate around 3-4 Newton meters. The other thing we want to do is make sure that the bolt is lubricated, and you can use oil. Break-free CLP is good, but a little dab of grease. And this is the Swiss Automaten Fett, which is a moly grease. There's no magic in it. A lot of people think it's got to be exactly the right grease, but it doesn't.
but Automaten Fett is magic.
Right. So what we're going to do first is establish a bit of a baseline. I've put the front sight roughly in the middle. What we're looking for is, according to the drop table, I want the shots to be going about 3 centimeters above point of aim at this distance, so I'll aim about an inch under the black with the sight set to 100, and then they should be going just at the bottom of the black. That's what we're looking for. Just check that actually vaguely in. Ah, that went basically point of aim. Ooh. Problem with 3-round groups is they aren't. Third one went lower. Uh-oh. Try again. Oh, it would have helped if it had actually fed. Did that time. Now we're generally going a bit lower than I was hoping, but it might just be me because I'm shivering. It's cold. Okay, so we're definitely going about point of aim, which is about an inch or so too low. So we want to go into the error, so I want to put a shorter front sight in. And it should be, the -1 should do the trick. Now, how to get it out is that we drift, whoops, need 3 hands.
I have a third hand available.
So what we do first is we go as far as we can with this nifty little tool. Ugh. Ugh. Being hopeless. And pushes it out. We go as far as we can with this, and then we get the Mark 1 lump hammer. And take it the rest of the way. He says as he starts trashing it. Whoa! Right. So this is actually the shortest front sight I've got, so we'll tap it in, put this on here, and then wind this as close to the middle as we can go. This is in fact the shortest front sight I've got, so if this isn't short enough I can file it later, but we're not going to faff around with that today. Okay, let's see if that's boosted up. Okay, even after 2 shots I can already see that we're a couple of inches to the left, so we'll need to move the front sight to the left. Guesstimate it. Let's see where we are. What I'm going to do now is, because I'm starting to get too many shots in the same place, I'm just going to, and we're only interested in left-right now. The height is as good as I'm going to get it, not having a shorter one. I'm going to stick it up on 300, and so the next couple of shots will then go a bit higher up, and I'm just going to move it another smidgen left. Like that. Resist the temptation just to read it off 2. we're like half an inch, which is going to be an inch at 100. It's just I'm an accuracy junkie. So let's it's just a little tweak there, and we'll see where it is next time I shoot it. That's close enough for government work. Now the first ones were a pair down there and a pair down there. Changed the foresight, and then it was off to the left there. Moved it right, sort of came into this area here. I was aiming about here. If anything, I'd like a slightly shorter front sight, to be honest. Then I moved the sights up to 300, which is 300 meters plus about 3.5 minutes of angle, and we shot this. We're about half an inch off, just gave a little tweak, and then we're within the bounds of variations in position of things, and I was shooting off the bench rather than prone, so fine adjustment can be done at 300 or wherever. So there you go. That's how you do it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, like our Facebook page, and I hope to see you again on the range sometime. Bye.